Good morning, Tanchmar. Today is March 11th, and these are today's announcements. Students who have not yet completed the TRHS Best Survey are strongly encouraged to do so, as it will close tomorrow, Friday, March 12th. Happy birthday to Gage Olive Wells. Hope you have a good day, friend. Tanchmar will be starting a new peace and friendship group next week and is open to all grades. The purpose of this group will learn a little bit about First Nations culture, such as drumming, singing, storytelling, elder visits, language learning, and perhaps a few afternoon trips to cultural events around the area. The first meeting will be Wednesday, March 17th at lunch hour in Mr. Brown's classroom, room 246. Please see Zachary Dubé or Miss Young for further information. The students scheduled in the wetlands this week are posted on the screen. Students should check with their teachers for permission. Reporting from the Learning Commons, a tremendous congratulations to Nadia Tingley and Jane Coates for successfully passing through the first round of judging in this year's Polar Expressions National Student and Poetry Short Story Contest. They will be published and complete in the final round to be considered for one of the 3 prizes being awarded for their grade. The winners will be announced in June, so we wish them all the luck. We will be having a St. Patrick's Day Kahoot on March 16th and 17th at 1:05 p.m. Sign up in advance and the sheets will be outside the classes below, starting March 12th. Students interested in participating in TRHS spring athletics teams are asked to express interest by completing this form. Check out D2L Daily for your link to announcements and information. Make sure you have discovered the Tanchmar Regional High School page on D2L and check out today's Therapeutic Thursday. Today and tomorrow is a pizza prize for Oceanus. Make sure you wear your Oceanus shirt to get your piece of pizza.
Morning, cats and kittens. My name is Evan Finney, and welcome to Chatting with COVID. Our first installment, we have our first interview with Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller, what do you think your important skill for students?
I would say that the most important skill that students can have is time management. I think so often students get caught up in what they got to do and they start worrying about all the stuff they got to do. They don't think about how to plan it out, how to plan out the time, and get it all done in a timely fashion. I tell every student that they should think about what Elliot Hicks would do and then do the opposite.
Mr. Miller, why do you think you are so small?
Actually, Evan, there are 2 reasons. One, I would say it's partly genetic, a little bit genetic. The other reason was that I did this little prank one time where I went into a trash compactor to see how long I could go in. Anyway, I think that really had some severe effects on me. What are you laughing at? The other problem was this. When I was in university, I went to this store and this stuff was on sale. It was called reverse steroids. They were cheaper than regular steroids. Instead of getting all jacked and big, I actually shrunk as a result.
Mr. Miller, what is your favorite book and why?
It's tough for me to narrow down my favorite book, but I just recently read an autobiography by a young man named Justin Smith. It was entitled Sweatpants and Barbecue Sauce, My Life in Mountain View. It was riveting. I just read one that was really interesting. It was called Overpriced T-shirts and a Weird Logo, My Life in Joe Buck's Gym. That was a weird one.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to the announcements. Tune in the next week in the announcements for our next interview with Geronimo Stilton.
Thank you guys for listening to the announcements. Hope you have a good day. And yeah, I hope you have a good weekend with a nice successful day tomorrow, Friday. And we will see you back on Monday.